Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. We are back again for another episode. It is episode number 112, and in today's episode we're going to be playing some weekend league. Of course, it's now Monday. But before we go ahead and do that, we're obviously going to do some SBCs, do some objectives and stuff like that to obviously get the ball rolling in this episode. So this is the current team that we've got at our disposal. You know, it's not really changed much recently, but obviously, you know, it's not going to really after team of the year. Obviously, it changed quite a bit then, and then after that, you know, we've had a bit of a cool down. So anyway, we've now unlocked level 15 for the season 4, obviously like battle pass, whatever you want to call it, season pass thing. We had an interesting choice of Darame or this right back from Rotherham. I decided to go with the right back from Rotherham. Ossie Tutu, I think he's called. Looks okay, you know, with a 90 odd pace or whatever. I don't know why I picked him, to be fair. I mean, they're both 84 rated at the end of the day. It's not really going to make a difference to an SBC or anything, and I'm not going to use him in objectives really. I could have got him with like Dirami or whatever it's called, because he did have like a moments card of a few FIFAs ago, but no, I just went with the right English man because, you know, he could fit in the team at some point. You just never know. But anyway, we're now going to move on and open our division rivalry awards. Now, we had a couple of interesting picks for this week. Obviously, we did get ourselves, I believe, like Div 2 and then rank, like the highest thing, getting the 8 wins. We decided to go for the untradeable packs and not the coins. So we get ourselves 2 jumbo premium gold packs. We get 2 other packs and like 2 50k packs or something. I'm not actually too sure what we get, but we'll obviously go and open them now. So we're going to start off with doing the rare elections. Those were the other packs, so we'll open these first. Unfortunately, there's no rating at minimum, but you know, we'll just see what happens. So for the first pack, we do get ourselves boards, and it's actually going to be Thiago Silva. That's an 85 rated. That's very, very good. That's a brilliant start, to be fair, to the rewards, as well as an 84 Harry Maguire. 84 is like 5k, 85 is like 10k. So we're absolutely loving that from the first pack. That's technically made us 15k or shaved 15k off an SBC. Brilliant. The next one's going to be another board. Is this going to be an 85 or 84? Unfortunately, it's not this time. It's going to be João Felix, but again, we'll still take it. He's still getting bought into the club, and obviously that'll help for SBCs down the line. So they're the first 2 packs done. The 2 elections are gone. Moving on into the jumbo premium gold players packs. Can we hit anything decent from these? The first one's a board. It's going to be Spanish boards. It could be an 85. Unfortunately though, it's going to be the 83 money, and it could have been like David Silva. It could have been even Luis Alberto at an 84, but no, we get the 83, and then we also get Witzel as well. So a couple of 83s in there. Moving on to the second one of these packs then. Are we going to get anything decent, anything better? We're going to get a walkout 86, or not 88 plus should I say, and it's actually going to be Sergio Ramos. So it is the lowest rating for those flares, but we're still taking 88 all day long. We love a bit of the man from PSG into Ramos, as well as a Rodri and also a Iago Aspas and a couple of other things in there, which is actually quite decent. Moving on now into the 50k packs. The first one has been opened, and what is it going to give us? It's going to be a board. It's going to be an English board. It's going to be a right back, and it's not unfortunately going to be the 2 of the higher rated players in obviously Kyle Walker or Kieran Trippier. It's going to be Wan-Bissaka, which is again okay, you know, 83 rated. And then moving on into the the final pack, not the penultimate, we get ourselves another walkout, but this time it's only 86 or 87, and it's actually going to be Andrew Robertson of Liverpool, which is actually quite nice, to be fair. 87 rated, a left back, which obviously is quite handy for SBCs because you don't get many of like the left backs, right backs as higher rated cards, because there's like 2 or 3 high rated, obviously him and Trent being the 2 sort of main ones. But anyway, now I'm going to move on and do some player picks. I thought, why not? And we're going to test our luck. So the first one provides us 2 Man United players, and one of them is a Portugueser, but unfortunately it's Bruno. It could have been Ronaldo though, but we'll take Bruno. So like the first 2, that's quite decent. The third one gives us a Jordan Henderson, so we're actually looking quite decent for these picks. These could actually be a good set. The next one is going to give us 2 walkouts, another Portuguese player in João Cancelo or the boy Haaland. We're going to pick Haaland for that one. We then get an informed Guerrero, so do you know what? I'm happy. I don't care what else we get in the rest of these. We do get another inform. This time at Geronimo Rulli. What else can we get from these? Another 83, both duplicate and tradable, unfortunately. So we will have to put them into an SBC. Got about 2 or 3 more to go. Pulisic is there. The penultimate pick, what is this going to give us? It's an 84 Digne, decent. And then the final pick is going to give us, is it a walkout? No, it's not. It's going to give us a Rabiot. So do you know what? That's actually a brilliant set. 288 rated cards, 2 informers, and a couple of boards in there as well. Absolutely spectacular. So I decided, you know what? After that set, we're going to do a couple more. We're going to do 7 more. So we're going to start off with a Rodri straight away with the walkouts. Good start. 6 to go then. What can we get from the next one? It's going to be DePaul, who's obviously got that showdown card. The third one is going to give us a Jordan Pickford. And what is the fourth one going to give us before we move backwards? We get ourselves an 89 Casemiro. That's another brilliant card to get. Right, what else can we get for the last couple then? I believe we've got 2 more to go. Yes, we do. After Andre, this one gives us an 85 and Didi. Brilliant. And then the final pick is going to give us another 85 in Thiago Silva. So, what's that? 2 85s, an 86 and an 89 in those 7 picks. Brilliant. So now I'm going to use a couple of these players in these picks now. For the first one, first player in there was Edouard Mendy. He's gone in. This is into a party bag because we've got him duplicate and tradable, so we need to obviously quick recover him because I opened a couple of packs. Obviously, I haven't discarded him and whatever. So here is the Future Stars party bag. I believe we've done 2. I don't know if they're both in the same. Oh no, we did the last one. Got us Mendy. Now I remember. So yeah, we got Mendy from the last one. Obviously now we need to get something better than Mendy. Hopefully we can. What is it going to give us then? I'm hoping to see a Future Stars because obviously the latest promo, but unfortunately it's not. It's going to be signature signing. Still could be Neymar, but it's not. It's Jonathan David from Canada, obviously of Lille as well. So 93 pace, 80 shooting. Unfortunately it's not his best card because he's got a Team of the Year nominee, which we packed a couple of times during that promo, but unfortunately for us, we don't get that card and we just get a signature star. But it is what it is. So it's an 87 rate. We'll just have to put in an SBC at some point. So now moving on, we're going to go ahead on straight into Foot Champs, and this is the first game of the episode, and this is this guy's team. It's quite nice, to be fair, apart from his 2 centre backs, you know, Kimpembe and Marquinhos gold cards still. We're in February, you know, come on, well, we're nearly March, to be fair. But anyway, we're going to start this game off very poorly. We go 1-0 down to Ben Ramos. I believe that's his headliner card, I think. No, it's not. It's his, whatever you call it, the group stage, whatever card for the Europa League. So anyway, we are going to equalise the game with Kylian Mbappe 32 minutes on the clock, which is good. And then we're going to go 10 minutes later and try get another goal, and we play a lovely ball across to Mo Salah. It's a 2-on-2 situation. We're just going to square it across, and the boy that is Kylian Mbappe is there, sort of at the back post. Let's just tap it home. And then just before half time, we are actually going to get another goal. It's Mo Salah to round the goalkeeper this time, turning goal scorer instead of provider this time, and obviously getting that goal there. Then Salah's on the ball again in the second half. We find Neymar. He's tried a dink up, didn't work, but we lay him back off, takes the shot, gets the goal. He's got his first goal of the weekend, which is brilliant to see. So now we're going to move on and hopefully score a few more and end the game. We nearly scored there with Neymar from a long shot, but he's paused the game in the 70th minute and decided, you know what, I've had enough, we're going to quit. So he does do that, which is quite nice. Obviously that means that we can push on in the weekend league and obviously just get more games done as quick as we can. We're actually going to push up to 11 wins this weekend because we've got 9 red picks, so I want to just get an extra one to obviously run off and get 11 picks, and then obviously we can do the 86 plus red player pick, so you know, we'll see what happens there. But anyway, we move on into the second game, and this guy had a full Aston Villa team, so credit to him. I respected it a lot, but you know what, we just had to go and win this game. So we're going to step up with this penalty that we won with Kyle Walker, and it's Salah to score it to put us 1-0 up inside 35 minutes. Moving on into the second half, we get a goal straight off kick-off, and I believe he's actually going to quit off this. Yes, he does, which is quite nice again to get that obviously quick win. To be fair though, I did respect him for obviously using the plays that he did, the full Aston Villa side. It was quite nice, and you know, it's something different. I'd like to see more players do things like that instead of versing teams like this every game. Look at this for a madness. He's got himself, flashback Neymar, pretty much everyone does. He's got himself a whole heck of a lot of icons, and not even just bad ones either. You know, you go through those one by one. You've got George Best, decent. You've got R9 mid, fantastic. You've got Baby Vieira, that's quite nice as well. He also, I believe, had like a mid Ferdinand in there and a couple of other players, and unfortunately that team was just too good for me, and we do end up losing the game, but only 1-0 throughout the whole entire game. So only one goal got scored in the whole entire 95 minutes, which is mental. But moving on then, after that loss, we come up against another icon heavy team. This time it's got Stoichkov, another George Best, another Baby Vieira. He's also got Carlos Alberto, he's got Campbell in there as well, and he had another centre mid which I forgot about, but he was 5 back from the start and then switched it in game, and he moved himself into a 4-2-3-1 and played Nicolas Sula showdown card at CDM. I really did not understand that, but anyway, he seems to be quite good at the game, so he probably knows what he's doing. He just got one up through the Socrates, which is the icon that I forgot about. 6 minutes on the clock, and he's going to push her again to make it 2-0. It's George Best this time to chip the goalkeeper. You know, you wouldn't think Edouard Mendy would get chipped as much as he does. He's literally like 9 foot, he's a palm tree, but you know, he just has to get chipped every game. It's just ridiculous. But anyway, moving on, we need to try to, you know, perform in this game. We are going to get a goal back through Neymar to make it 2-1 just before the 25th minute, which is good, and now hopefully we can kick on, and if we can get the second goal, I think this game is ours to take, to be fair. So we are going to nick the ball off him, but you know, look at that, just terrible defending. He wins it back. Stoichkov then plays it into Socrates, who twists and turns in the box, gets himself on the score sheet and makes it 3-1 just before the 40th minute, which means, you know, we're in a bit of trouble. But we are going to get a goal just before half time to sort of half the deficit, and obviously it gives us a chance in this game, because if we'd have conceded the next goal, the game would have been definitely dead and buried. But we have got that goal to obviously give us a bit of hope in the second half. But moving on into the second half, Neymar's got the ball and he plays a through ball into George Best, who again chips the goalkeeper, and this is what I'm getting a bit of annoyed about. You know, we've got a bit of an issue here. Edouard Mendy is getting chipped quite a lot, and he shouldn't be. He's genuinely just so tall, and he should not be, you know, going down or anything. He should be just standing tall and obviously getting the ball, but he doesn't, and that means that we are going to concede a lot of goals. And then he does got another goal there, this time through Stoichkov, you know, doing his little worm celebration up for no reason. But anyway, I decided, you know what, we're just going to quit out that one to make it, you know, just quicker for us. You know, we're 5-2 down, we're never going to come back in the game, and he was actually quite a decent player, to be fair. So I thought, you know what, let's just get out of there. So moving on into, I believe, the final game of the episode. This is the guy's team that we're going to face. It's quite nice. He's got himself a red pick Neymar. He's got red pick Mane, should I say, like me, but he's got the left wing version. We got the cam, of course, from the 86 plus. But we start brilliantly, and it's going to be killing Mbappe to get the first goal of the game. 5 minutes on the clock. It's a beautiful finish. I don't know how he's put it in from there, to be fair, but obviously he's worth like 700k. So there's your answer. Moving on into the sort of next phase of play, what can happen? Well, Keane's tried to win a header, didn't work, but it falls to Kyle Walker, who heads it and chips the goalkeeper with a header, which is brilliant. And then what can happen next? Well, Mbappe does Mbappe type things, scoops the defender. We're going to get a rage quit here, which is absolutely brilliant. You know, he does his celebration. We're loving life, and we're actually going to get a quit as well. So that puts us, I believe, either 2-2 or 3-2 in the weekend. I don't remember, if I'm being completely honest. That puts us actually 3-2, which is quite nice, I'd say. But anyway, that's going to pretty much wrap up this episode. So if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe if you're new to this channel, and I'll catch you in the next one tomorrow. Peace.